Hi and welcome! I am so excited to talk to you today about the 90-day Jumpstart, foundational truths that you need today to get the results you're looking for. I am so glad that you are here and that you have decided to take the time to spend with me to invest in your health. And before we get started, I want to ask you a question. What if your symptoms and chronic diseases went away as a side effect of making different daily choices? Would that be of interest to you? What would that mean in your life if your symptoms and diseases went away just as a side effect of making different daily choices? And how would things be different? I just want you to consider that as I go through and explain to you what all is included in the 90-day Jumpstart. And I don't know where this video finds you today. I don't know what you're going through or what specific symptoms you're dealing with, what chronic diseases you've been diagnosed with, but I want you to know that I have been there. I have struggled with my health. I've dealt with symptoms that interfered with my life, and I have been so frustrated with the healthcare options that are available. I've spent money on things that don't work, things that don't even come close to living up to their promises. I've been discouraged, distraught, and downright irritated with the numerous quick fixes, supplements, and superfoods. Just buy this and it will cure all your ills that are out there. And I want you to know that that is not what this is. This is not a quick fix. It's not a miracle cure, and it's not any of those enticing adjectives or adverbs that are designed to lure you in and then just leave you feeling disappointed. Instead, this is 90 days of foundational truths, delivered in a way that will enable you to take action in small, easy-to-follow daily steps. And I am not allowed to promise you results, and I probably wouldn't anyway, but you're only going to get out what you put into this program. But I can promise you that if you don't do something new, something different, you're probably going to be in a worse position next year than you're in right now. And you'll likely be in an even worse position in the years following than you are right now if you don't do something different. In case we haven't met yet, my name is Theresa, and I have been there, both as a patient and on the other side as a healthcare professional. I know what it feels like to think, finally, today is the day that I'm going to get answers, that I'm going to finally figure out what's wrong with me. Only to cry all the way home because the answers either didn't come or were unacceptable. Answers like, "Honey, I'm so sorry, there's nothing more we can do for you," or "just take this pill." I've been up to my eyeballs in medical bills. I have had to choose paying copays over buying groceries for my family. I really do know what it feels like. I've been there. And I think that's why I like this verse from Paul so much. In 2 Corinthians 1:4, it says, "He comforts us in all our affliction, so that we may be able to comfort those who are in any kind of affliction, through the comfort we ourselves receive from God." I am so grateful that God has allowed me to use my experiences as a patient and as a healthcare professional, trying to help all of my patients to get better. I'm so glad that I'm able to use these experiences to give you hope. You don't have to feel this way anymore. But I'm also so grateful that I get to give you a way to get better, a way to improve or reverse your symptoms so you don't have to feel like this anymore. And that's why I developed this program. I've devoted the last several years of my life designing something that's going to work for you. It's going to give you real results, not quick fixes that don't deliver or don't last, but real, lasting results. And this program is different, like really different, for several reasons. First, I love Jesus. I'm talking the kind of head over heels in love with Jesus, look forward to my quiet time and learning more, and everything I do is a reflection of that. I pray, I seek wisdom and discernment, and then I pray some more as I work to bring you exactly what you need. Second, this program is based on Romans chapter 12, which tells us that we are to offer our bodies as living sacrifices, holy and pleasing to God. This chapter also tells us that we are to use the gifts God has given us to serve His people. And we are to love, honor, never be lacking in zeal, bless those who persecute us, be joyful, we're to share, rejoice, and live in harmony with one another. That's a lot of action words. And how are we supposed to do these things when we're lacking in health, when we don't have energy, when just getting through the day and then crawling home to collapse on the couch is all the energy we have left? How are we supposed to live the life we were created for and do what we've been called to do when we are so very sick? The third way this program is really different is that I know you are probably very busy. And I doubt you have the time or the mental energy or desire to sift through a bunch of information, just looking for the golden nuggets that you're hoping will change your life. So this program was designed in such a way that there are short videos, less than 20 minutes each. Most of them are actually around 10 minutes long. And then there are simple action steps. So each day you watch one of these short videos, you submit your action step, and that's it. Easy peasy. The fourth way that this is really different is that I believe that you should be rewarded for trying to get better. We live in a culture that seems to reward just the opposite. Our culture makes being unhealthy not only acceptable, but almost glorified. And since you clearly want to get better, or you wouldn't be spending time listening to me today, I want to reward you for that. So if you choose to show up every day for 90 days, and you choose to watch each day's video on its proper day, and then submit the action step on that proper day, then you'll have the opportunity to reinvest your investment. That means that whatever you paid to join this 90-day challenge can be reinvested for any future service with me. That could mean working with me individually, or maybe getting some of the testing done that we're going to talk about in the 90-day program, testing like the 3x4 genetic test, or the baseline wellness testing that will tell us exactly where you are right now so we can devise a plan to help you to reach your health goals. Or maybe you'd rather reinvest your investment in supplements or protein powders or some combination of all of those. The choice is yours to make. And all you have to do to be able to reinvest your investment is to show up every day and participate. That's it. So here are the specifics. Each day for 90 days, you'll have a short video to watch that explains a foundational truth that you need to know right now in order to start making small changes in your life. A few examples of some of the foundational truths we're going to cover are how to limit inflammation, or I like to call them drops on your sponge. Hopefully you've seen some of the other videos I've done, like Healthy for Jesus, or what is living a Romans 12 life. And I talk a lot about that. But if you haven't seen any of those videos, don't worry. I'm going to explain a lot about drops on your sponge, inflammation, and how it's causing a lot of your problems like chronic diseases. We're also going to talk a little bit about what you should eat, what you shouldn't eat, what you might be eating now that isn't serving you well, what you could add to your diet that's going to serve you very well, that's going to really be health promoting. We're going to talk about how to improve your sleep, how to boost your immune system, and specifics about several common chronic diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease. We're even going to spend some time talking about why it might be so difficult for you to lose weight and how you can overcome that. We're also going to cover what I refer to as the non-negotiables, which are things I feel you absolutely must do if you want to be healthy. In addition to the daily short videos and the quick, easy to implement action steps, you're going to have the opportunity to ask lots of questions and get daily feedback. I don't know how you best learn, but I learn the best when I can raise my hand and say, hey, got a question, and then get it answered in real time. And I'm looking forward to helping you with that. You'll also have the choice of whether or not you want to use an app or if you want to use the web-based version. If you like apps, this should thrill you. Everything in one place, super easy, super organized. But don't worry, if you don't love using your cell phone for learning, that's okay. I have everything ready for you inside a members area ready to go, and it's just as organized. You just have to open the web page. We also have a community feature where you can come and hang out with your new like-minded sisters and brothers and share some recipe ideas, give each other encouragement. It's going to be a lot of fun. I also know how difficult it is to figure out what to make and to start to weed through recipes to figure out if they're healthy. Are they not healthy? And then to not know what some of the ingredients are. I mean, that alone is super frustrating and overwhelming. So we are including 90 new recipes, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, desserts. They're all going to be in there. So here's what I hear a lot. Theresa, it sounds great, but I am sure it's really expensive, especially since you're going to be right there, right alongside me, answering all of my questions as we go. Well, I don't think it's expensive. The going rate to work one-on-one with an integrative or functional medicine provider is more than $250 an hour. And this is 90 days of all the foundational content you need, so that should you decide in the future that you want to work with a practitioner, you're not going to waste any time on the foundational principles. You will be miles ahead. And you have the opportunity to reinvest your entire investment. All you have to do is show up every day and you can reinvest everything that you spent to purchase this 90-day Jumpstart. So that really makes this a great investment in your health. So what do you think? Sound good? All the foundational knowledge you need to reclaim your health and start reducing your symptoms. Specific tactics to stop adding inflammatory drops to your sponge. Recipes, accountability, and opportunities to get all of your questions answered, and then you can reinvest your investment when you show up each day and participate fully. And while I cannot promise specific results, I can tell you that many of my clients have had improved lab results like hemoglobin A1C levels, lowered cholesterol. A lot of my clients have had weight loss. Just about everybody's had improved energy and lots of other great results. So the 90-day Jumpstart is for you if you're ready to take small, simple, daily steps that will empower you to start reclaiming your health today. And regardless of where you are on your health journey, regardless of your current symptoms or your current diagnoses, there are foundational truths that you need to know today that will enable you to start seeing results, to start getting better. Please let me know if you have any questions. I really hope I have the opportunity to see you inside the 90-day Jumpstart. And I forgot to mention that seats are limited. Since this is such a high-touch program, I can only allow so many people in at a time, or I won't be able to answer all of your questions. So the seats are limited. We're starting soon. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you have an amazing day.